Is there such a thing as a too perfect cat? The American Shorthair breed seems to be working their hardest to prove their superiority, and we're here for it. To truly understand their perfection, you have to do some research. Most people, even if they're lucky enough to have one of these majestic felines in their homes, don't know that this breed actually has a rich history and a few secrets up its paw. So welcome to our channel. Today, we're bringing you 10 amazing facts about American Shorthair Cats. From their origins as passengers on a 1620 ship to what you can expect as an owner, let's get started. Number 10. Their origins. Once upon a time, a ship by the name of the Mayflower set sail from Europe, and among the crew and passengers that disembarked when docked at Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1620, the first paw that touched the ground was an American Shorthair cat. So this breed had an important role in history. It crossed the ocean with the Europeans who arrived in America. They were valuable workers on these ships whose roles were to catch mice and other rodents. Here is where their ancestry can be traced back to another breed that is known for removing rodent populations in history, including during trying times such as the Black Plague, the British Shorthair. Experts theorize that the American Shorthair may have made its way to the New World before the 1600s, perhaps in the ships that carried settlers to Virginia and Florida. Even the Vikings are believed to have employed them on their ships. American Shorthairs are just as valuable on land as they are at sea. Farmers, households, and shopkeepers would use them to protect themselves from vermin. There is even a publication from 1634 that credits the breed with saving the New England colony's crops from chipmunks and squirrels. Number 9. They once lived in the White House. We hear about the first family's famous dogs, but what about cats? The American Shorthair breed once roamed the halls of the White House. Former President George Bush and his family had their very own American Shorthair cat. It was called India, after the former Texas Rangers baseball player Ruben Sierra, who was nicknamed El Indio. The Bushes had adopted India as a kitten in late 1991. At the time, their twin daughters Barbara and Jenna Bush were only 9 years old. In 2001, India moved with the family from their mansion in Austin to the White House following George Bush's inauguration. India remained a part of the family well beyond when the two daughters moved away for college. In January 2009, after 8 years in the White House, India sadly passed away. She was 18 years old. Number 8. Their real name. Believe it or not, but the name American Shorthair Cat isn't their real name, or at least not their original one. This lovable breed was first known as the domestic Shorthair. It wasn't until 1966 that the name became American Shorthair. After American breeders started breeding them in their attempt to get the best quality, the name change was enacted to acknowledge the difference between them and other Shorthair cats. They were also named after America, of course, to recognize the breed's formal development that occurred in North America. Number 7. They're the most easygoing cats ever. Usually, cats are either clingy to their owners, or they only tolerate them because they know they're getting food. Not the American Shorthair. Unlike clingy breeds such as the Siamese, for example, this breed doesn't need a lot of attention to be happy. They're just as regal, but their pride is more subtle. Their attitude is relaxed and calm. Most of the time, they prefer to be quiet. Their favorite activity is perching up by a window with plenty of sunlight, watching the world pass by, and occasionally getting excited by a bird or a squirrel. This is why American Shorthairs are recommended all the way to first-time owners or to a person that works all day. Their easygoing attitude also means they're incredibly precious when it comes to dealing with children and other pets. After a long day of being independent, they may honor their favorite family member by cuddling with them. Number 6. They have 80 varieties of colors and patterns. Here is another reason why American Shorthairs are so special. They have a total of 80 different color and pattern variations. They tend to have one of these 7 coat patterns: smoke, tortoiseshell, calico, shaded, bicolor, solid color, and tabby. The classic silver tabby pattern is thought to be the most common and popular, and within these patterns, you'll find more combinations of colors such as white, black, blue, red, golden, and more. You may even find random but beautiful streaks and patches of color in their fur. That colorful fur, as you can probably guess by their name, is short. However, it's also incredibly dense and thick. This is why American Shorthairs can live in environments where it's winter, because their fur protects them. However, just because their coat is short doesn't mean it doesn't require attention. While the thickness of the coat and how much it sheds depends on the time of the year, as a general rule of thumb, Owners should brush it a couple times a week to remove all the dead hair and distribute skin oils. Number 5. They have a tendency to be obese. Every cat owner knows the struggle of feeding your cat and having her act like you're starving her just 20 minutes later. Well, while they are easygoing in every other aspect of life, American Shorthairs fall into the same dramatic category. You wouldn't guess it by their muscular build, but this breed is more likely to become obese than other cat breeds. This is why daily exercise is advised, as well as carefully monitoring your cat's weight and making sure it follows an established diet that is well balanced. The diet thing is something owners work out with their vet, but they can exercise their kitties in a multitude of ways. Anything from playing with them using toys to letting them go at an interactive cat tree will do. Some creative American Shorthair cat owners have even taken to walking them on leashes. Number 4. They're not very chatty. With their sweet disposition and gentle personality, American Shorthairs prove they're more amazing than we imagined. While they make the occasional chirp or squeak sound, they're really not that chatty. Number 3. They're master hunters. Flies, never mind mice, don't stand a chance at an American Shorthair's pouncing, jumping, and climbing capabilities. The fact that they're a medium to large size breed, longer than they are taller, doesn't help prey, both the actual kind and the feathered toy. American Shorthairs have infamously piercing eyes that seem to stare directly into your eyes and stare you down. Add their muscular and stocky bodies, along with their endurance, and you have a tiny predator in your home. Humans, on the other hand, know firsthand what it's like to be on the receiving end of that stare. But did you know that their eyes as well can come in a variety of colors? Their irises can be a piercing blue, a striking hazel, a warm gold, a beautiful copper, and sometimes their eyes can be heterochromatic with a combination of colors. Number 2, they're award-winning cats. Our number 2 fact will blow your mind. The world didn't start truly appreciating this majestic breed up until it was included in the Cat Fanciers Association registry in 1906. Following this, the country grew obsessed with them. They were featured at the first ever cat show in the United States. Decades later, in the year 1965, an American Shorthair received one of the highest accolades a cat could ever receive, Best Cat of the Year. It was a silver-coated male tabby named Shawnee Trademark. Number 1. They have long lifespans. We're going to leave you with one last amazing fact. If you have an American Shorthair cat, you're in luck. They have a lifespan that is dramatically longer than most cat breeds. American Shorthairs can happily live up to 20 years and even over that. Throughout the period of time when they're adorable, round-faced, chubby kittens to reaching full growth at 3 to 4 years old and to lazing around as a senior cat, they tend to be relatively healthy. With a good quality diet, vet visits, and of course plenty of love and care, they'll live a happy, long life, delighting you with their antics. And that's a wrap for the top 10 amazing facts about American Shorthair cats. What did you think of these facts? Do you have an American Shorthair of your own? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more awesome videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Turn on notifications so that you can be alerted whenever we upload new videos. Thanks for watching.